Ghana, a West African land famous for its mysterious stories and rich traditional culture. However, what truly sets Ghana apart are its strange regulations and customs that would leave anyone astonished upon hearing them. Did you know that in Ghana, the dead don't just rest in peace but must dance in unique farewell rituals, or that something as simple as talking during meals or wearing shoes inside the house can lead to disapproving stares? These are just a small part of the long list of prohibitions and odd customs in this country. Let's explore 16 of the most mysterious and surprising things about Ghana, a place where the modern world intersects with ancient beliefs, offering a deeper look into the diversity and uniqueness of this fascinating land. The stories will captivate you and make you want to learn more about this extraordinary place. Number 16. Dancing with the souls of the dead. You've probably seen that incredibly strange and interesting video, men in sharp suits expertly carrying a coffin while dancing, but did you know this unique ritual actually comes from Ghana, where the customs surrounding farewells to the deceased carry a completely different meaning? In Ghana, death isn't seen as an end but as a lively celebration, where people don't mourn but joyfully dance around the coffin. It may sound unusual, but it's a tradition to honor the soul of the deceased and protect their family and community. Funerals in Ghana are therefore special events, not just times of mourning but grand celebrations. Ghanaians believe that the souls of the dead never leave but remain nearby, helping their families. Because of this, funerals are not just sorrowful occasions but joyful ones, a chance to remember and celebrate the departed. The image of men in suits carrying a coffin while swaying to the rhythm of the music, showing joy and gratitude towards the deceased, is something you will surely never forget. It feels like you're witnessing a festival, not a funeral. Death, music, and dance all blend together in a unique way, creating a farewell ritual that can only be found in Ghana. Even more surprising is that the cost of such a funeral can reach up to $400, a significant amount for the locals. But this is how the people of Ghana show the utmost respect for the departed. The combination of death, joy, dance, and music makes funerals in Ghana truly one of a kind, mysterious, and meaningful. So if you visit Ghana and witness this scene, don't be surprised. It's a special way of saying goodbye, where the living honor the dead with joy, life, and love. Number 15. The Trokosi custom. In certain regions of Ghana, there exists an ancient practice known as Trokosi, a unique tradition that not many know. According to this custom, when a family commits a serious offense such as theft or harming others, they must dedicate a young girl from the family to serve the priests in order to atone for their sins. The Trokosi practice dates back to the 17th century and is still maintained in some temples in Ghana and Togo today. These girls, known as Trokosi, live and work at the temples, serving the priests as part of religious rituals. During this time, the Trokosi are required to work hard without receiving any rewards for their efforts. They also have no rights over their personal lives and must comply with the demands of the priests. Their lives are a series of hardships, from working tirelessly in the fields to enduring a life without the ability to make decisions. When a Trokosi passes away, her family must arrange the funeral and may have to find another girl to replace her. If a Trokosi tries to escape, she will face punishment from the community. Although the practice has been heavily criticized and is gradually being eliminated, there are still at least 12 temples in Ghana and some places in Togo where this tradition continues. It's estimated that around 10,000 girls live under these conditions, so if you ever visit Ghana, be mindful and offer support to those who may be seeking help to escape this life. Number 14. No talking while eating. One of the strange and lesser-known customs in Ghana is the rule against talking while eating. While in many parts of the world, meals are a time for conversation and connection, in Ghana, maintaining silence during a meal is seen as an act of deep respect. It's not just a social norm, but an integral part of the country's culture. Ghanaians believe that talking while eating is disrespectful to the meal and to the person who prepared the food. A meal is not only a basic need, but also an opportunity to show gratitude for the cook's efforts. During a meal, it's believed that one should focus entirely on the food, savoring each flavor and enjoying it fully. Therefore, talking during this time is seen as impolite and even improper. In addition to silence, actions like blowing your nose or sniffing the food are also considered taboo while eating. Despite the spicy dishes of southern Ghana that can lead to a runny nose, blowing your nose at the table is seen as unhygienic and culturally inappropriate. Similarly, sniffing the food is considered an animal-like behavior, something that dogs or hyenas might do, not cultured humans. So if you ever have the chance to enjoy a meal with the locals in Ghana, be sure to pay close attention to this custom. Enjoying the food in silence will give you a deeper understanding of how the Ghanaian people value each meal, while also showing respect for those around you. Number 13. Want to cure diseases? Visit a witch. Imagine not being taken to a hospital when you're sick, but instead being led to a witch's house. This seemingly unbelievable reality is still true in many rural areas of Ghana, where belief in witches is deeply rooted in local life and culture. Witches in Ghana are not just figures in folklore, but are believed by the people to have the power to influence health, luck, and even fate. These individuals are often seen as intermediaries between the physical and supernatural worlds, bringing healing or protection from evil forces. In many communities, witches, sorcerers, and charms are the first solutions people turn to when facing illness, disaster, or even personal conflicts. Superstition in Ghana goes beyond belief in witchcraft and permeates various aspects of daily life. People often use amulets, perform traditional rituals, or avoid actions that are believed to bring bad omens. Rituals to attract good fortune, ward off evil spirits, or seek prosperity are held not just within families but also in community events. However, alongside the mystique and cultural allure, this belief system has a darker side. Those suspected of being witches, usually elderly women or marginalized individuals, often face harsh punishments or are exiled from their communities. Witch villages where those accused seek refuge are a sad reality that still exists in Ghana, highlighting the tension between preserving tradition and human rights in the modern world. Number 12. No greeting with the left hand. A strange but highly important rule in Ghana is the ban of using the left hand to greet others, a rule you cannot ignore if you want to avoid serious misunderstandings. Here, shaking hands or exchanging anything with the left hand is considered impolite and disrespectful. In Ghanaian culture, the right hand symbolizes cleanliness, respect, and manners. On the other hand, the left hand is considered the dirty hand and is typically reserved for personal tasks, especially hygiene. Therefore, any social action like greeting, handing over objects, or money with the left hand is seen as disrespectful and can make the other person uncomfortable. This practice stems from deep-rooted traditional beliefs in Ghana, especially in northern Muslim communities, where the left hand is viewed as unclean and unsuitable for social rituals. This difference is an essential part of daily life, as adhering to the rules about the left hand not only helps maintain hygiene but also ensures respect for others. So if you visit Ghana, always remember to greet and exchange anything with the right hand. This simple cultural rule is not just about etiquette, but also a way of showing profound respect for local traditions, ensuring smoother interactions and better integration with the people. Number 11. Always asking for permission before taking photos. In Ghana, one important but strange rule you need to remember while traveling is to ask for permission before taking photos. Don't assume that because the locals are friendly and welcoming, you can freely snap pictures of anyone. If you don't, you might face a very different reaction. In Ghanaian culture, taking photos without permission is not only considered disrespectful but also carries serious spiritual concerns. Many Ghanaians believe that their image is not just a physical reflection, but an essential part of their soul. According to traditional beliefs, having your photo taken without consent can make people feel that their soul has been invaded or that they may lose part of their life energy, health, or even their luck. This belief is particularly strong in rural communities and among minority ethnic groups, where spiritual beliefs still play a significant role in daily life. In these areas, taking photos without permission not only makes people feel uneasy but can also be seen as a serious offense. So if you ever visit Ghana, always remember to ask before taking photos. This shows respect for the locals and their beliefs while also helping maintain harmony between tourists and the local community, as well as honoring the unique cultural and spiritual values of the country. Number 10. No shoes inside the house. When you step into a home in Ghana, you will immediately notice a must-follow rule: take off your shoes. This is not just a simple courtesy but an integral part of the profound cultural values of the people here, a mysterious tradition that might leave you deep in thought. This custom not only shows respect for the host, but also plays an important role in safeguarding public health. Shoes carrying dirt and bacteria from the outside can be harmful to those with weak immune systems, especially the elderly and children. Taking off shoes before entering a home is a simple but effective way to keep the living space clean, safe, and healthy. Moreover, it also serves as a ritual that demonstrates equality and unity. No matter who you are or where you're from, when entering a Ghanaian home, removing your shoes signifies that you come in with respect and humility. There is no distinction of status or class. Everyone shares the same ground, and no one is considered more important or less than the other. This tradition is a clear testament to the importance of cleanliness, respect, and solidarity in Ghanaian culture. While there might be exceptions in formal ceremonies or Islamic households, this rule is a key part of everyday life, offering a valuable lesson that every visitor should keep in mind when setting foot in Ghana. Number 9. No crossed legs in Ghana. In Ghana, you will never see women sitting with their legs crossed, an unusual custom that might surprise you. But behind this rule lies a world of cultural values and deep respect that not everyone can easily understand. Here, crossing your legs is not just a habit, but a taboo, especially for women. This is not merely a social norm, but reflects a strict hierarchy in Ghanaian culture, where elders are always placed at the top. Crossing your legs while sitting with elders is seen as a sign of disrespect, showing defiance and lack of manners. The elderly in Ghana are not just parents, they are a repository of knowledge, guiding the younger generations on the right path. Additionally, women not crossing their legs carries significant meaning in preserving dignity and modesty. This tradition is linked to maintaining aesthetic beauty and elegance in one's actions. Sitting with crossed legs, traditionally, might be seen as improper and inconsistent with core cultural values. While there might be flexibility in familial settings or among close friends, this rule is steadfast in broader social interactions. Adhering to this practice not only helps maintain harmony in the community, but also reflects respect for the deep values and ethics that Ghanaians hold dear. Number 8. No swearing. Imagine walking through Ghana, and in a moment of anger, you accidentally swear, but suddenly the police appear and you could be fined immediately. In this country, such a seemingly small but dangerous action could lead to a severe penalty. In Ghana, swearing in public is strictly prohibited, and the law is enforced rigorously. Anyone using obscene or offensive language faces fines and even possible detention. The purpose of this rule is to create a safe and civilized society where people live in an environment of mutual respect. Banning swearing not only reduces tension and conflict, but also protects the community from the negative impact of uncontrolled language. This regulation is especially important in protecting children. Children in Ghana are easily influenced by the words around them, and if they hear vulgar language, they may learn and mimic it. This is not just an issue of education, but one that impacts the development of their character and language. Moreover, enforcing the ban on swearing helps preserve and protect the distinctive cultural values of Ghana. Language is a vital part of culture, and maintaining respectful communication upholds the country's image and conveys positive values to younger generations. Banning swearing is not only about safeguarding a healthy living environment, but also about ensuring that Ghanaian culture is cherished and sustainably developed. Number 7. The land of cocoa. Have you ever dreamed of stepping into a land filled with vast cocoa fields, where the sweet aroma of chocolate fills the air? Ghana is truly a cocoa paradise, ranking second in the world, just behind Côte d'Ivoire, where each cocoa bean is meticulously nurtured to create top-quality chocolate products. Interestingly, Ghana is not only famous for its massive cocoa production, but also for being a prime destination for those wanting to explore the chocolate-making process from the ground up. Cocoa-growing regions like Ashanti, Brong Ahafo, and the Western region will take you on a unique adventure, where you can participate in every step of cocoa cultivation, harvesting, and processing. From seeing fresh cocoa pods plucked from trees to experiencing the fermentation and drying process of cocoa beans, it will give you a deeper understanding of the hard work and artistry that goes into creating delicious chocolate bars. What's more, visits to cocoa farms not only offer the chance to sample fresh cocoa products, but also allow tourists to engage in fun activities such as tasting cocoa directly from the farm or learning how to craft handmade chocolate. This not only provides an unforgettable experience, but also supports the local economy and promotes sustainable tourism. Number 6. No fishing on Tuesdays. In coastal regions of Ghana, if you happen to cast a net or grab a fishing rod on a Tuesday, you will immediately face the disapproving gaze and stern reminder from the locals. This is not a regular regulation, but part of a long-standing spiritual tradition and belief in the country. Tuesday, according to the coastal people of Ghana, is the day of the sea gods. It is a sacred time for the gods protecting the ocean to rest and bless the people. Any fishing activity on this day is considered an invasion of the gods' sacred space, an act that is not only disrespectful but also carries the risk of bad luck, such as crop failure, accidents, or even natural disasters. Beyond the spiritual aspect, the custom of no fishing on Tuesdays is also a clever way to protect marine resources. After a week of fishing, fish populations need time to recover and reproduce. This helps maintain the balance of the marine ecosystem and ensures an abundant fish supply for future generations. This tradition is not only followed by fishermen but is also supported by the entire Ghanaian community, seen as a symbol of the connection between humans, nature, and spirituality. The ban has helped preserve coral reefs, protect marine biodiversity, and maintain harmony between labor and rest. Number 5. No planting on Thursdays. Have you ever heard of a day when both nature and humans rest? In rural Ghana, Thursday is not just an ordinary midweek day, but a sacred day when all planting activities are strictly forbidden. No field is plowed, and no farmer works. Everything stops, leaving an atmosphere of serene mystery. According to legend, Thursday is the day when ancestors return to visit the fields, tending to the land in their own sacred way. Interfering with the work of ancestors on this day is not only considered disrespectful but also believed to bring unpredictable misfortunes. For the people of Ghana, this belief is not just a tradition, it is a way of maintaining a deep connection with their spiritual roots. Beyond its spiritual meaning, Thursday is also considered the rest day for the earth. After continuous labor, the soil needs time to recover, regenerate energy, and prepare for the next planting cycle. Ghanaians believe that this not only protects the health of the land, but also ensures abundant crops and a bountiful harvest. This unique custom is not only a symbol of respect for ancestors, but also a way for Ghanaians to express their love for their Mother Earth. Although it may seem to slow down economic activities, it strengthens community bonds, encourages balance between work and rest, and preserves ancient cultural values. Number 4. No cutting fingernails at night. In Ghana, when night falls, cutting fingernails is not only seen as a strange act, but also carries with it alarming warnings. It is not just a habit, but an unbreakable rule tied to spiritual beliefs and mystical tales passed down through generations. Ghanaians believe that nighttime is when the boundary between the human world and the spirit realm is thinnest. It is a time when evil spirits and supernatural beings roam freely. According to folklore, cutting fingernails at night can accidentally leave traces that allow malevolent spirits to track and harm the person. Fingernails, considered a part of one's personal energy, when cut in the dark, can become tools for these evil forces to carry out harmful deeds. Additionally, this custom reflects the belief that cutting fingernails at night can disrupt the flow of energy in the body, making one weak and vulnerable to spiritual influences. This belief is deeply ingrained in the culture and daily life of Ghanaians, especially in rural areas and among the older community. While these spiritual beliefs may sound mystical, there is a more practical reason weak lighting at night makes using sharp tools, such as nail scissors, dangerous and prone to accidents. Thus, this rule also serves as a safety measure in daily life. Number 3. The huge treasure of gold and diamonds. Did you know that Ghana was once called the land of gold during colonial times? Indeed, this West African country not only possesses vast gold reserves, but also ranks as one of the leading gold producers in the world. The gold mines in Ashanti, especially the Obuasi mine, are considered the lifeblood of the national economy. Gold here seems almost inexhaustible, making it an ideal destination for those seeking fortune from the earth. Not stopping at gold, Ghana also proudly holds rich diamond reserves, concentrated in areas like Akwasha and Tarkwa. Sparkling diamonds from the alluvial mines have become a symbol of the country's wealth and economic potential. With these resources, Ghana has attracted a large number of international investors, making the mining industry a pillar of the economy and providing millions of job opportunities for locals. However, the glitter of gold and diamonds does not always bring joy. Serious environmental issues, such as soil and water pollution and ecosystem destruction, have raised many concerns. Particularly illegal mining, known as galamsey, not only causes resource depletion but also leads to land disputes and alarming social consequences. The Ghanaian government is working hard to balance resource extraction with environmental protection. Sustainable management initiatives have been implemented to protect these precious natural resources while ensuring the rights and welfare of local communities. Number 2. The mysterious wonder of Ghana's only natural lake. In a country where most lakes are man-made, Lake Bosumtwi stands out as a rare natural wonder. This is the only natural lake in Ghana, a hidden gem in the Ashanti region, which holds not only breathtaking beauty but also mystical stories and unique cultural significance. Lake Bosumtwi was formed from a meteorite impact millions of years ago, leaving a giant crater about 10.5 kilometers in diameter and 84 meters deep. Surrounded by lush green hills, the lake creates a stunning landscape that is both majestic and poetic. Its calm, clear waters act as a giant mirror, reflecting the clear sky and drifting clouds, captivating anyone who visits. What makes Lake Bosumtwi particularly special is not just its natural beauty but also its deep spiritual meaning. According to Ashanti legend, the lake is the dwelling place of sacred deities. It is where the spirits of the deceased come to meet the divine beings before departing the earthly realm. This belief makes Bosumtwi a sacred site, attracting not only tourists but also pilgrims seeking peace and spiritual cleansing. When you visit Lake Bosumtwi, you not only have the chance to admire the breathtaking natural scenery, but also to participate in many exciting activities such as kayaking, fishing, swimming, or exploring the hiking trails amidst this stunning natural surroundings. Furthermore, it is also an opportunity to immerse yourself in the local community's traditional festivals, where vibrant cultural stories are shared. Number 1. The Kingdom of Music and Dance. When you step into Ghana, you'll immediately be swept away by the lively rhythm of drums and enchanting dances. Here, music is not just an art form, but the language of the heart, the heartbeat of culture, and the soul of the nation. Every drumbeat, every graceful dance step carries stories, legends, and profound spiritual messages. Traditional Ghanaian music is highlighted by unique instruments like the djembe, atumpan, and sikis, each of which has a distinct sound, blending to create an unmistakable melody. However, if you only focus on the music, you'll miss the true soul of the culture, the vibrant dances like Adowa, Agbadza, and Damba. Each dance is not only a performance but also a way for the people to convey prayers, recreate traditions, or simply express joy in life. In Ghana, the passion for music and dance touches every aspect of life, from colorful festivals like Homowao and Abokia to sacred traditional rituals. These events allow everyone to join in the lively rhythms, feel the fervent drum beats, and experience the endless joy. Thus, we've explored 16 bands and strange customs unique to Ghana, from making the dead dance to prohibiting talking while eating and other quirky regulations. Are you surprised and intrigued by these distinctive cultural aspects? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss other fascinating exploration videos. Thank you for watching and see you in the next journey.